what's up, guys? It's Daniel R. And so, this is supposedly a Christian gathering, a Christian group that they call themselves the Bretheren Brew Pub. They actually, these fake Christians, 100% in my mind that they're Freemasons, just portraying as Christians. Thought it's a good idea to hold service to worship the Lord while drinking. I'll play it so you can see.
Pastors hooked up with a homebrew master who likes to share his creations. We like beer, we brew beer, but we also love Jesus. We also love being in community with each other. To keep this legal, there are certain requirements. They can't charge for the beer, and there has to be a discussion of home brewing. We found that like the best, most honest conversations happen over a beer or two. You know, and not to excess or anything. We decided that it would be really cool if we could go and talk about Jesus in a pub-like environment. Nobody gets drunk. There is a 2-pint limit. The only well, let's go.
We all enjoy beer, and we enjoy a little bit together and fellowship and just hang out.
There's a lot of Christians out there who enjoy a nice beer and may be afraid to have one with people they go to church with, and we're here to let you know that it's all right. And if Jesus could show up and we could have authentic, real conversations about the Savior with people who do and don't know Him, and drinking delicious home brew, we said that sounds really cool. Let's do that. After the religious segment called the Pub Talk, and more discussion in smaller groups, everyone comes together, gets a little more beer, and toasts the night. Cheers. May we all live our dreams because God is going to do something new. He's going to do something big. Cheers. Cheers. The get together ends with everyone smiling and spiritually fulfilled while drinking a good beer. In Manteca, Will Harris.
So guys, the original video was done by Gabe, the Street Preacher. I'll leave the link in the description. He actually is a God-fearing man, and he really is a true follower of Christ and a saint. And you know, you can imagine how difficult it can be to be a street preacher and all the opposition you face. But he basically, so when you saw where it said lukewarm Christian, and that was from his original video. So let me show you how fast it is to spot deception through these little blasphemous news programs. So from the very beginning, you should all automatically be suspicious that it's airing on national news, because they're either going to promote church to make it look bad, or something that plays in with their agenda. And excuse me while the helicopter passes by. Every time I'm exposing them, they always pass by to get me distracted. Anyways, okay. All right, you have to understand that the wicked, they speaketh with their fingers, how it says in the Bible, and Freemasons and everything, they speak through symbolism. So you got to look at the messages, you got to look at the color codings, you got to look at what they're wearing. And I'm gonna show you exactly why these gentlemen are Freemasons, and this is basically a deception. and they're not real Christians. They're most likely Satanists, and this is plain out blasphemy, and I'm gonna expose them. Okay, let's see. Okay, now immediately when it goes to this gentleman, what do you see right there on the corner to the left? You see the address, right? 303. What is that? 33. Every time you see, when you pay attention to news, the timing on the news, how many people were injured, if it was at 3:30, if it usually if it's on national TV, or if it's on whether magazines or TV, or whatever the case may be, if you see a 3-3, a 6-6, 3-2-2 for Skull and Bones, 33rd, that is usually a telltale sign. So 33rd degree Freemason. So that's one. Now, if you could look at this gentleman's shirt, look what he's wearing. He is wearing the planet of Saturn. Saturnalius, Satan worship goes back to the pagan days. And if you could look at the two vectors, it looks like basically two horns, right? Like Baphomet's. And let's continue. Okay. Yeah, he's wearing this shirt. Let's see. This girl's shirt on the right, the old lady on the right, old lady, excuse me. But you see how it's the shirt she's wearing. That is basically, I believe that is Latin, but that is a cultic symbolism that's going around, and her shirt represents the tree of life, as above so below. You can see it in there. Let's see. is Notice how this guy, how he mocked basically Christians, because I'm pretty sure he was drunk, so he didn't realize he was doing it. But the truth,
we all enjoy beer, and we enjoy a little bit together and fellowship and just hang out.
I think there's a lot of Christians out there who enjoy.
You saw that, like, and then he puts himself together because he realized that he was burning himself out.
Beer, and maybe afraid to have one. People that go to.
Now, look at his shirt. Look at his hat. Isn't that a Baphomet? A goat on his hat?
Church with, and we're here to let you know that it's all right.
And if Jesus could show up and we could have authentic, real conversations about the Savior with people who do and don't know Him, and drinking delicious home brew, we said that sounds really cool. Let's do that.
After the religious segment called the Pub Talk, and more discussion in smaller groups.
This was the smoking gun. Okay, notice how they're all lined up for this shot. On the right, you have Mr. Flash Guy with the lightning bolt. The gentleman with the white hat, you're gonna see him briefly throw up the devil horns. You already know the guy with the blue. I already spoke on the one with his hat. With the arrows pointing with the X and the circle around it, that's cultic. Kind of reminds you of Skull and Bones, but let me continue.
Everyone comes together, gets a little more beer, and toasts the night.
Cheers. May we all live our dreams because God is going to do something new. He's going to do something big.
Okay, you see right there on the wall to the right. Basically, it's on like the clipboard. It's like a piece of paper on the beige. It kind of looks like, yeah, that is the Kabbalah. That is the outline for the Kabbalah diagram. On the right side, the piece of paper you see stuck on the beige wall. So that's another thing.
Cheers. They get together and
Now, so you have this gentleman with the crosses, and then you have the Under Armour, as above, so below. He knows what he's doing.
with everyone smiling and spiritually fulfilled while drinking a good beer. In Manteca, Will Hereford, KCRA, smiling and spiritually fulfilled while drinking a good beer. In Manteca, Will Hereford,
And with the G, see, it's just obvious, guys. You got every single one of them just wearing symbolism that just basically just are, they're giving their signals, and they're showing their fellow other Mason brothers that they're part of the brotherhood, and they're not really Christians. You see time and time again in the Freemasons, above with their symbolism of the compass, it's a big G, right? It's a big G. Either stands for Grandmaster or God, whatever. Look at that, the G, the gravity. And then you have the Under Armour, and then you have the lightning bolt, and then you have the Baphomet hat, and going down all the way to the Saturn, nearness to Satan, to the 33. Dude, train yourself to learn these symbols, and ask God to keep to get you on point with spiritual discernment. So avoid the Bretheren Brew Pub. These guys are Satanists. Guarantee they're Freemasons. And yeah, I did this live, bro, guys. So forgive me for not being so perfect in editing, but I just didn't want to waste no time. I hope this guys helps. God bless everyone.